Ladies and gentlemen, with 2.5 days left in my monthly fundraiser, I've only got $732 left to raise because you guys are incredible and awesome. And congratulations for unlocking the achievement, Asteroid Fight Club style, for surviving 2020. And Happy New Year into 2021. And January and February are going to be very dangerous due to a coronavirus spreading like wildfire. And then, the American Civil War thing. But after that, I think it will start to improve. So have faith. We've been hearing people tell us that the world is going to end since 1999. We've been hanging in there. So we've just had, that was a weird segue, the lowest pressure ever, asterisk, I think, in the Aleutian Alaskan Pacific with 921 millibars and a major storm that is pushing on in. And so we're definitely on earthquake and volcano alert and watch. And yeah, projections have it that the Pacific Northwest, we're talking Canada, Washington, Oregon, and parts of California, are going to get some heavy, heavy, heavy rain and probably some snow with ice. Speaking of ice, we got a pretty big ice event underway for large portions of the United States as our storm continues to move to the north and to the east while extending back to the west. And this is quite a doozy, man. The dope shit weather letting us know the notable ice report so far today, 12 minutes ago. Van Grundy, always on a Monday, Illinois, 0.37 inches of ice. Valparaiso, 0.27, and on down. And it doesn't take a whole lot of ice to mess up you walking, riding a bicycle, or driving in a car. Now, if you had jetpacks, you wouldn't have to worry about it. But then you have to worry about icing on your jetpack, as mentioned in Iron Man. The icing problem, I believe what they called it. And so if you are under the gun of these icy areas, you better watch out because, like I said, the ice is going to persist through the evening and will cause problems. All right, this is super duper interesting because usually if we get a dry spot here that goes into the black, there's like a 30 or 40% chance that we could see an earthquake or volcano eruption in the same areas. And so we don't usually see a super dry spot out there in the ocean, and that is right by a volcano chain. So we will be watching for earthquakes in that area. And I got to point out something semi-weird, but not unheard of, that happened the other day. Nicholas Isabel letting us know that around the same time, we had only 285 miles separate a winter storm in Texas and the tornado watch. We also had a 4.0 earthquake in Stanton, Texas, which I believe is just north of Midland. My intuition would say it might be underground railroad or shuttle or whatever you want to call it development. But considering you had the weird weather there, maybe it was natural. But we'll be on the lookout for Puerto Rico earthquakes and just general wacky weirdness of earthquake and volcano variety. Man, 2020 is over. Congratulations, y'all, for surviving. And one of the reasons I believe that things will start to slowly improve is that I do believe that things fall apart during a solar minimum and things get better during a solar maximum. So we have a new year and a new solar cycle. 2021 has begun, and the forecast calls for stormy space weather. After 3 years of deep solar minimum, new solar cycle 25 is gaining strength. Sunspot counts have suddenly increased, heralding solar flares, geomagnetic storms, and auroras. Happy New Year, y'all. We have 2 sunspots turning away. And then there was the green flash on Jupiter, which was super duper cool. And it happened just a little while after the grand conjunction, 5 days to be exactly. So it's almost like a Jupiter and Saturn signal. Saturn being more green and Jupiter being more colorful. So that was also was a good omen. And it's just a cool magical thing. There's so many things in our solar system that we do not understand. But I want to say again, for the Pacific Northwest, it looks like the storm door is opening for including California with 3 wave cyclones lined up across the Pacific. This would be from a few nights ago. This would be Saturday, which would be tomorrow. Yeah, I know today feels like a Saturday. Then you got Monday and then Wednesday. So does wave after wave after wave, buddy. And we're talking about the chance of a northeast blizzard on Monday. We'll keep tracking that. Sidebar, apparently rich people put $22 pink pineapple on pizza. I'm not judging. In Europe, it's cold, and then it's going to get colder, and then there's going to be a chance for snow. So yeah, I think hopefully by 2025, things will be super duper awesome. So stick around. But the thing that's hitting Alaska is definitely a bomb cyclone. And I noted last year at this exact same time, there was a bomb cyclone hitting Greenland. And so I guess it's like the weather has shifted a lot of degrees to the west or whatever. Hey, we got a solar eclipse coming in about 5 months. But it'll be over parts of the USA at dawn, I think. What a year, man. Definitely. What a year 2020 was. There was also earthquake 3.5 around San Francisco, which isn't that big of a deal, but it was the location believed to be the epicenter of the 1906 big, huge earthquake event, so that is why I'm noting it. Just a note. But yeah, magma is definitely moving, and we have had a post-2018-2019 larger volcano eruption situation happening across the planet for sure, without a doubt. And we saw on the day of the Grand Conjunction, Kilauea get really active again, and it continues to get active as was the water lake now fills to be a lava lake, and you can see that it is filling up. So we'll have to track that thing because gas giants are still going to be on the same side of the sun. And so the next 2 to 3 years are still going to be very active, in my opinion. But yeah, we'll be on the lookout for a possible next nor'easter for sure. 'Tis the season. Nor'easters and Pineapple Express atmospheric rivers. Models agree on unfolding jet stream extension over the North Pacific, consistent with the record strength low pressure system over the Aleutians. But it's less clear whether the jet will retain enough strength or be far enough south to bring very strong storms to California. But I got a feeling usually if they have a very bad fire season, then in my opinion, they get a very bad rainy season. So buckle up, be prepared for the worst, and pray for the best. But yeah, Ralph's weather observation is noting the active pattern continues. One of the GFS model runs showing 6 more systems to track in the next 6 weeks. And so that would definitely count as a very, very active pattern. And this would only be for the middle to the east of the United States. And a lot of those would probably come in through the Pac Northwest as well. Yo. Yeah, here's Odessa, and here's Midland, and then here was where the earthquake was. And to me, Midland is one of the most fascinating cities in the United States. It's technically like off the highway, so you don't even know it's there. You got to be like looking for it. Really weird, man. I'd like to go back someday for sure. Will Gator is not a hater. Who doesn't love striking atmospheric optical phenomena? We got some lunar aurora Oli. We had some lunar corona and a 22-degree lunar halo over the span of a couple days. Mother Nature's fascinating. I still feel like my sense of humor is only like 10% of what it normally is, but hopefully it'll return by February, because hopefully everybody will calm down by then. Stu Ostro, always bringing the goods. Oh, and my plan is to hopefully talk Cranky Weather Guy to retirement somewhere at the end of January. It's my plan. But yeah, this is a beautiful little thingy. Awesome industrial engineer Irene Quiores pointing out that AR-2795 spawned a B3 class solar flare. So that's neato. If you like charts, well, here you go. Volcano Popocatépetl down in Mexico was the most active volcano in 2019, in my opinion. Most active volcano in 2020, in my opinion. And will probably shoot for the record as well in 2021. And I definitely think the virus gets stronger and more contagious in colder weather. But I don't want to talk about too much because I spent the whole year arguing with people about it, and I'm trying to relax a little today. But luckily, Florida, it's one of the reasons I don't think Florida's numbers are as bad as other places. But, you know, the heat is still hanging in there in Florida. So good luck to them. Yeah, watch out for the ice, baby. It's too cold and too slippery. Yeah, dude, that Alaskan storm caused 60-foot waves. That's crazy. But yeah, I would say the wildfire threats are officially over, but we're now into the flood, mudslide threat range. And the Tornado Kid showing us a good look at the storms that are moving through Georgia. So be safe out there and enjoy good weather, or enjoy stormy weather. I like a good storm. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we got possible hazard type 2021. I think we will make it. This brought to us by Storm Chaser Nick. And I definitely think it'll be a better year. It's still going to be weird. But I just wanted to say that I love you guys. I thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. I stayed in my foxhole like 99.7% of the time in 2020. And I made 1,000 videos with the best information I could put out. And hopefully I'll get out of my apartment a whole lot more starting in the spring. But I want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart, my soul, my mind. You know, I played defense the way I wanted to. You guys kept me alive and hanging in there. I can't thank you guys enough. So I'm going to do everything I can to do better than I did last year. It's like this will be THORnews year number 9. And hopefully in January or February, my edited badass videos will return, as you have two sides of the earth or America hating each other. It's really hard for me to make superheroic, funny videos when, when you can't even get people to agree on no civil war. Anyway. But yeah, I got 2.5 days left of my fundraiser, and I promise I'm going to do everything I can. Be awesome this year as well as your planetary defense commander. So, take care of yourself, your family, your friends first. But if you got some leftover scratch and you think I deserve it, I'm going to work hard for the money, baby. Anyway, I got a snail mail, PayPal, a Venmo, a Cash App, a Patron. Only $732 left to raise. And I got to say, super duper awesome, amazing thank you to everybody in Asteroid Fight Club. Cheryl, Fairy Tale Inc., Rachel, Barbara, Susan, Carol, the Texas Angel, Tag 7, and the ATL, Darlene, Cody, Help Me Hemp, and everybody out there who's helped me in any way, sent me prayers, good thoughts, good wishes. We are all in this together. And so, let's work together as one Earth team, one American team, to have a better future together. All right? I love you guys. Stay cool. God bless everyone, and I'll be talking to you in the near future. But Happy New Year. I love you guys. You're great. Peace out. God bless everyone. May the force be with us always, and let us live long and prosper together.